Well, now to this story about wind so strong it created a very scary scene on a beach in Florida.
A waterspout suddenly comes ashore, sending a bounce house flying.
Look how high.
3 children inside are injured. News 13's Karen Wynn talked with one local bounce house operator to see what went wrong.
And she finds out the steps you need to take to make sure your children are safe when they play inside those things.
One professional says here's where things get dangerous. You have a privately owned bounce house by a resident that is completely unsecured. Look how easy it is for me to lift this off the ground. One professional said if he set up a bounce house this way, he would be breaking state law.
The bouncy house flying high over a Florida beach, children inside, was a disturbing sight for many parents like Desiree Penley.
It was scary that it could happen to anybody.
But it's an accident local bouncy house operator Enoch says could have easily been prevented.
Obviously, you would know that it wasn't staked down.
Within about 5 minutes, Ray, owner of Incredible Inflatables and Amusements in Hendersonville, sets up a small bounce house in his backyard using the smallest stakes he says are required by North Carolina state law.
I've got some half-inch, 18-inch stakes. One for every tie-down point.
A larger inflatable requires larger stakes.
You want to go all the way down to about a finger length.
Drive up there.
Desiree, who wants her boys to enjoy bounce houses safely, has an idea of what it takes.
I think they use the tent tarp sticks to poke in the ground to make sure that they're safe.
Ray, a 10-year veteran in the bounce house business, says different states have different regulations. Some operators, he says, are inexperienced.
There's a lot of people that have only been doing it a couple of years, so it's almost on-the-job training for them.
In North Carolina, bounce houses used on hard surfaces require 50-pound sandbags at each tie-down point. And when winds exceed 15 miles per hour, the house should be deflated. Ray says each operator should go over the bounce house manual with the customer.
Ray says just use common sense and turn off the bounce house if there's any bad weather approaching. In Fletcher, I'm Karen Wynn, News 13.